The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. I'm on the road. Those bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road.
Hi, my name is... Evening all. S2000 GT, you're right. The Welsh accent does suck, which is why I'm so relieved I don't have one. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Creaky Blinder live stream. How is everyone doing? Who do we have? S2000, obviously. Oh, we have some pre-stream super chatters. €2 from Krafty Keelah. Thank you very much. Huge congratulations on 30k. And $10 from Christopher Shapley. Christopher Shapley, DVM CVA. Thank you, Chris. You're a legend, sir. I appreciate it. So, I kind of had this thought that I wasn't going to celebrate 30k because I wanted a... So, I celebrated 10k, obviously. Did I celebrate 20k? I can't even bloody remember. But I'm just chuffed that I've hit 30k, so I thought, what the hell? It's not really a... I'm not doing anything special. It's just a regular live stream, but you know, I'm proud that I've hit 30k. It's a big number for an old guy from South Wales to hit, and I never thought I would hit it. But I've got a number in mind by the end of this year, which is 50k, and if I can hit 50k by the end of this year, I will be I will be absolutely overjoyed. Absolutely overjoyed. So anyway, good evening, Robert Legia, Liam Hodgett, Corcos. God alive, I can't wait for my new glasses to come. Fred Bailey, good evening. Conrad Korpek, how the devil are you? Dan the Indoor Man, good evening. Gareth, good evening. Down to you as well, pal. Radical Young, hallowed night, obviously. What's a year? It's a multi-purpose word, Radical. I've explained this to you many times. I'm sitting right here. It's 2020. That's the year. I've got a year this side, a year that side, and I can't hear anything going on in the background because I forgot to put my headphones on. It's a multi-purpose word. It's a time saver. Us Welsh are big on saving time.
New subscriber. Tidy.
And I now have a built-in soundboard, which could be very annoying.
Tidy.
No.
Oh, sorry, Del. Another super chat. Alexander Spank. Okay. €5.49. Thanks for the entertainment. This must be your first live stream then. Good afternoon, Tiffany Hall, and thank you very much. Cy Allen, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I'm not entirely sure. Audrey Rabideau, how are you? Andrew Matthias. Just for everyone to be aware as well, and I won't bang on about it tonight, but this expires on the 31st of May. So if you are a YouTube Red or YouTube Premium user, whatever they call it, I'm not sure, and you live in the UK, Ireland, Brazil, Japan, or South Korea, then you can claim free channel membership on my channel up to the value of the $4.99 tier, I believe it is. So if you are a YouTube Premium user and you want channel membership, then head over there and below my video next to the, I think, is it next to the subscribe button? I think so. Another super chat from Turquoise Laura, £15. Thank you, Laura. And she says, congratulations, boss. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, if you do want the free channel membership, you can claim it now, but you have to live in one of those countries. Don't ask me why YouTube have done it that way. I have absolutely no clue. Right, what was I saying? What did everyone think of the first debate show then? Let's have some feedback. Because obviously I'm no master debater. Or moderator, clearly. But I really enjoyed it. And it was as we wanted it to be. It wasn't argumentative. Good evening, Heidi, in the side chat. How the devil are you? It was exactly what we wanted. It was a conversation rather than a dumpster fire. Oh no, why are my nostrils starting to itch? Yeah, so what did everyone think? The next one is in the bag. It's ready to go. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we are going to put it up on the channel tomorrow, ready for when we go live on Wednesday at 7 p.m. BST. Patriot says, was very good fun. Was nice to see a proper debate for a change. Yeah, I don't know, proper debate. We just wanted it to be different from all the other debate channels, if that makes sense. And we are getting a lot of people sending us emails suggesting topics, but not quite as many people are willing to throw their name in the hat to actually debate. But I suppose that if somebody isn't a YouTuber, then they're not going to be as keen to be on camera. But Heidi, who was in the side chat, she did an awesome job. Couldn't fault it. It was an interesting conversation, and Kat and I both enjoyed it and had fun. But, you know, it'll be interesting to see where the channel goes, because we are excited about it. Good evening, Kiri Mac. How are you? Merlin Gornall. Next time you debate a flat, I'd ask him to explain the high-low tides, why the times change. Yeah, I never debate anyone. They can't explain anything, can they, basically? My favourite question to ask them at the minute through my videos is, if you live in Australia, why does the moon look as if it... Well, why is the moon looks as if it's the other way up? Obviously, the moon's the same orientation wherever you are in the world, but the way you view it is different, isn't it? So if you're in Australia, for example, you're down under, as it's known. And so you're seeing the face of the moon the opposite way up. And again, flat earthers have absolutely no explanation for that at all. But that being said, they don't have an explanation for anything today. Nothing at all. Osnog IRL, howdy to you as well. Mike Remy tries to watch debate shows, but he nods off too quickly. You must be old then, Mike. That's the only explanation I can give. Dave Fox, yeah, you are right. Maybe the old schnozzle is due for a trim. If anybody does want to ask me, I've just seen a question of David Jones II. What got me started? What, on YouTube? If you do want to ask me anything, can you please @CreakyBlinder so that I see the question. I only saw that one by chance. Heidi says, thanks. I have a speech assignment on the same topic for European Parliament and Commission interpreters. Ooh, bloody hell. Fair play, Heidi. That's well, can we say that you did your practice run in Kat and I's first debate then?
Welcome to the Blinder gang, Mush.
Oh, Piparot? Is that how you say your name? I'm never sure. I hate names. Piparot just became a channel member. Thank you very much indeed. David Jones, what made me start my channel? I've had YouTube channels before, none of which have ever gone anywhere, and they've long since been deleted. But I've always been interested in kind of arty, sort of creative things, and I just made a video one day about flat Earth, and it got picked up by, of all people, Nathan Thompson, and shared in the world's biggest flat Earth group on Facebook. And like I say, I expected to have no views on it because, you know, you've got to manage your own expectations, haven't you? I had like 20 subscribers. So I chucked the video up and I literally forgot about it. And all of a sudden, my phone started going berserk. I thought, what the hell? And I just had a look at my phone. Oh, YouTube notification, or maybe somebody has commented or something. And I had like 2 likes and over 1,000 dislikes. So I thought, right, down to the comment section we go. And basically what had happened is Nathan Thompson clearly Googles his name every morning when he gets up from bed. And he had seen the video and shared it in his Facebook group, the Flat Earth Discussion. And he had sent his fellow flatards over to attack me, and I had read something about being a YouTube creator which said engagement is engagement. The algorithm doesn't know the difference between a thumbs up and a thumbs down, and well, I shouldn't say it doesn't know the difference. It does know the difference, but it doesn't care, if you like, whether you get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So I thought, oh, they might maybe onto something here, and I enjoy doing it anyway. Like I say, I like the creative side of things. So I thought I'll have a look on YouTube, see what other people are saying about making videos and how you can get more exposure and, you know, that kind of thing. And I came across a Facebook group called the Tube Ritual Group, and somebody in that group was talking about, oh, have you seen this guy Simon Dan? I've been watching him since he was on like 200 subscribers, and in the space of a week he's gone up to 80,000 subscribers. So I went and had a look at Dan, and then I sort of realized that there may be something in this niche, or niche, if you're an American who can't speak properly. And yeah, I think I carried on. I made a few more flat Earth videos, and then I think it was Conspiracy Cats was the first person to reach out to me to say he liked my videos. And then through talking to Cats, I came across Fight the Flat Earth, got chatting with Craig. Cats asked me if I wanted to do a collaboration with him, and I said yes, obviously, because I had, like, I think by that time I was on about 80 subscribers. And Craig asked me to do a collaboration as well. And even though Cats asked first, I ended up doing the first collaboration with Craig. And it's just, I don't know, just turned into what it is now. And now I am more or less almost doing it full time. And I absolutely love doing it. It's good fun. So right, so let's have a look at some of the other questions, because for those of you who heard that story before, Dan the Indoor Man, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Yes. Got to run, poker night. Congrats again. Take care, Piparot. Pep. Bye, Pep. Audrey Rebedew. Why do you choose to talk about Flat Earth instead of doing some kind of creative channel? Do you know, that's a really good question, Audrey. And the only honest answer is I don't know. That's saying I don't know isn't an honest answer.
Gang, Mush.
I I've always liked the commentary niche, and that's basically what my videos are. They're commentary or reactionary videos, whatever you want to call them. And I've watched Leon Lush and what's his name? Will Any, I'm Alex, you know, people like that for a long time. And like I say, I've just always had an interest in the niche. And like I say, when I discovered this, that some people actually think the earth is flat, I sort of, what was I going to say, you know, I sort of thought, well, the way Dan and Katz and FTFE, Team Skeptic, Plan a Walk, all those guys tackle it, they tackle it from the science side of it. Well, I haven't got a science background, but you don't need to have a science background to be able to point and laugh at people, which I've been doing all my life, including myself, because I'm a big fan of self-deprecating humor, because if you make fun of yourself first, you know, I call it the Eminem method from 8 Mile, in the final scene where he's in the rap battle and he says everything negative about himself before his opponent's got the chance, and then his opponent's got nothing, have they? And I sort of work on the same basis. You know, if I call myself old, I'm not old, I'm 47. I'm barely even halfway through my life, hopefully. You know, continuously point out that I can't see without my glasses. Duh. Talk about an obvious statement. And that I'm have any of you ever actually noticed this? I'm bald. I haven't got any hair. I'm not sure if anyone's ever noticed it. But I'm a big fan of pointing out all my, I don't know what you call no, not downfalls, all my inadequacies, if you like. Because then if anyone says any of them to me, it's like, yeah, good one, you dickhead. I've already said that, haven't I? So, you know, that's kind of why I do what I do, Audrey Rebedew, in a very long-winded way. The Logical Idiot. So you kind of have Nathan Thompson to thank for your game and future fortunes. Future fortunes would be extremely nice, especially with the way the world is at the minute. What's the video looking like? Because on my streaming software, it's a little bit jittery. Is it okay in the live stream? Yeah, so I suppose indirectly, you're right, the Logical Idiot. It's Nathan Thompson's fault that I've got a channel at all. If he hadn't have shown me that much attention in the first place, then I probably wouldn't have carried on making the videos. I may have not been making videos at all, or been making videos about something else. Jason Reynolds. Who is your favourite flirt to debunk or react to? I don't know, really. I do quite like making videos about Nathan Thompson, especially since I found the clip of him singing the No Doubt song and crying in his girl's car. I mean, in his Fiat 500. So yeah, I do like making... I think I'll always have a special place in my heart for Nathan Thompson, because as somebody pointed out, he's probably indirectly responsible for me having a channel in the first place. Frick Ellie. Is it? Oh, Frick L. What are some of the new flat earth proofs that you've come across from the flat ads? Flat earth proofs? Wouldn't the earth be required to be flat before somebody could prove it?
No!
Well, I disagree. But there are no new flat earth proofs, because even the old ones are wrong. Crypt asks, am I a gamer? That looks like it might be a bot, because the only channel I know, and I'm going to investigate that now, because if it is the real Crypt, I'm about to go all fanboy. But I highly, highly doubt it. Let's check out Crypt's channel logo. No, it's an imposter. No, I'm not a gamer. I don't like games, I'm afraid. The turtle moves, never even realised I was bald. Must be because of all the hats I wear. I miss wearing hats in videos, but when I started my channel, I was making videos from my office in work, and because I don't make videos from there anymore, now I make them from home, and I've got like a studio set up from home. It's too hot in here to wear hats. The stream is okay. Thanks, BrainlessSteelNL. The Womble Biter, good evening. You keep pointing and laughing, and we laugh with you. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Right, I saw a couple of other people. Nikki Daly, thank you for becoming a channel member. You're a star. Why didn't I think of making one of the icons a star? That would be good. It would have been a lot more clever than a BG in a speech bubble. But it's done now, isn't it? Who cares? Krafty Keelah. Second super chat of the night, €5. Debate advice. More direction by narrowing the individual debate. 15-minute intros, 15-minute rebuttals, 6-minute end, rest for chats and questions. Good luck. Thank you, Krafty Keelah. We will bear that in mind, and I will pass it on to Conspiracy Cats. And JRC2608, a squid. £1. Thank you, pal, but there was no message. Nikki Daly's on crap internet and the stream looks fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But there we are. It doesn't matter anyway. Google moderator. Have I got dialing ping on my soundboard? Don't spoil the surprise, Google moderator. Ah, the cat's out of the bag now. But I would guess that apart from me and you, nobody else in this live stream is going to know who dialing ping is. Give me a thumbs up if you know who dialing ping is. Anybody know?
No!
I didn't think so. Who knows who dialing ping is? Come on. Captain Welshie, I guessed you. What time is it in Wales? It is 10 to 8 in the evening. Pale Destroyer knows. Matthew Cundy says, what's life without a laugh? I couldn't agree more. S2000 GT, I knew you'd know. Yeah, Mr. LBX. Peter HWS doesn't know. Is he the bloke from the Chinese? No, he's not. Oh, excuse me. How very rude of me. Audrey Rebedew, do you foresee Flat Earth ever going away? If so, what will your content be? We can only hope, Audrey. And my content will then be all the other woo that's on YouTube. Because I can't remember how long you've been here, Audrey, but if you remember, if you were here, going back about 6 months ago, I went 3 weeks. I went 3 months without making a single Flat Earth video. Right, okay, then seeing as the Google moderator team spoilt the surprise that's Operation Bobblehat. You've got it. It's not a surprise for you. It's just something I thought was really cool. I'm just going to play you the first 10 seconds of my end card.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.
So that's Dialing Ping. And he recorded that for me one day this week, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Absolutely Brillsville, Arizona. But if you don't know who Dialing Ping is, then you're not going to care. But I just think it's brilliant. But just jump on YouTube and type in Dai, D-A-I, and then Ling, L-I-N-G, P-I-N-G. He's very, very funny. He stopped making content a long time ago. But he's a legend, he is, and I sent him a message. When did I do it? I think it was on Friday. I sent him a message on Friday, and
Oh, new subscriber. Tidy.
tidy indeed. I sent him a message on Friday, and literally I WhatsApped him and I said, "How's your dialing ping voice these days?" And the next thing, he was ringing me as dialing ping, and well, then that little sound bite to end the live streams is what came out of it. But yeah, it's all fun and games. See, all fun and games. So, how's everyone liking the new merch then? See that then? What a segue into my swanky new card. My nose is doing my turban in. Absolutely doing my turban in. Yeah, the limited edition FE is offensive. Vern Black, how are you? Is it really you, or is it just a bit of the old? It is really you, is it?
No.
Yeah, I put the FE is offensive design up early last week, and it's so I set a limit. I'm not going to tell you what that limit is because it's not that impressive, but it sold out in a few days, so I had to relist only the black one. Nobody seems to like white t-shirts. So yeah, thank you everyone. Somebody just asked me what vape device I'm using tonight. I am using, Matthew, the Smock Nord 2, the new version. We finally added in, and it's awesome. And I've got it in DTL mode. Adriana, is it true that microwave in Wales is pop ping? Kind of. That's slang. Quite swag indeed, Heidi. Give us a CGI. CGI. Right, calm down. Now, I promised myself I wasn't going to be too annoying with this soundboard, but I'm failing miserably.
No.
Tidy.
But it's not quite as straightforward. I almost forgot to send a massive shout out to the guys over at Touch Portal, because I'm going to attempt a risky maneuver. My live streams are now being controlled by this, which is the Touch Portal app, which has been given to me for Sweet FA by the good folks over at Touch Portal. It's basically Stream Deck without having to buy a Stream Deck, and it's absolutely amazing. And they very kindly, because I'm a bit of a spud when it comes to setting new things up until I learn them, they very kindly set it all up for me as well. But the buttons and everything I made myself, and once I got to grips with it, it was fine then. But if anybody does any streaming and you haven't got a Stream Deck and you want something like that, absolutely, it's $12.99 in pound notes. I don't know what that is in dollars. I don't know, like, I don't know, $20, something like that, is there? But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. And now I've got a soundboard which is bang tidy. Yes, it is. And I missed the opportunity for a joke then. All the buttons on my soundboard are CGI because I made them on my computer. Okay, back to answering people's questions. Right, I saw some up here. Doobie-doobie-doo. No, can't find them now. Gone, too late. €5 super chat from Jason Rylands. Thank you very much, Jason Rylands. Really enjoying your vids. You come across as really genuine. Keep up the good work, mate. I'm an excellent actor. That's oh my god. Thank you, Jason. That's very kind of you. I'll be completely honest with you. I try to be as close to myself in my videos as I possibly can, but obviously in my live streams is where you're seeing me. The real person, not the creaky blinder, if that makes sense. So, thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. And we have another super chat of Mario Space.x. Whoa, $34.99 Canadian. Thank you, sir. You're a good egg, despite what everyone else says about you. Have you ever had an encounter with a flat earther or 5G in person? Flat earther, yeah. It was a customer of mine when I still had the sign company, and I didn't handle it very well. I've just remembered something I was going to talk about in last Sunday's live stream. It's just come back to me now. See, I can't remember things that happened 30 seconds ago, but a week ago, I'm fine. So, excuse me. I need to... how can I say this now? I need to find a way of being a little more tolerant of stupid people. Because what I'm finding, and I'm sure it's because of what I do here, but it seems to have reduced my ability to not scrunch up my face in disgust and walk away when somebody says something really stupid in real life. Like, for example, there was an incident. Thank you, Dan the Running Man. That's very kind of you. There was an incident a couple of weeks ago where I was somewhere with someone. We bumped into someone who thinks that we're all being taken for a ride and that the lager lurgy is a ploy. And I was literally, it was just about to come out of my mouth, and I thought,
No!
I'm not on YouTube now. I've got to rein it in and walk away, which is what I did. But then that looked rude, didn't it? So, how do I become more tolerant of real life dickheads? I suppose is my question. Leave your ideas down in the comment section. Thank you very much. Brother Grief, Creaky Blinder, getting used to speaking your mind all the time is not a good idea. That's the thing, though. I always do speak my mind. I had an incident this was probably 15 years ago. I worked somewhere, and I didn't like working there anyway, and I didn't really get on with any of the people I worked with. It was a smallish place. I think there was about 6 of us working there. Mixture of men and women, mainly men. But it was coming up to Christmas, and I don't. Do you have like an off? Yeah, you have office Christmas party in America, Australia, New Zealand, anywhere else. You know, it was coming up to the time of year for the office Christmas party, and oh, you coming? No, I'm not. I don't want to come. It's not for me. And then like a few days later, somebody else, oh, come on, are you gonna come to the Christmas? No, I don't want to come. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. And then the boss, so my manager, and I can't remember. I think she was like the supervisor, sort of accosted me in front of everyone that works there and said, look, you've got to come. You'll be the only one working here that's not coming if you don't. And I said, look, could it just leave it there? I'm not going to come. But they kept on, and they pushed it, and they pushed it, and they pushed it, until in the and this is a true story, I swear on my life, until in the end I said, look, I don't like any of you. It's bad enough I've got to work with you. So I can't think of a worse torture than having to come out and socialise with you as well. So just leave it alone. I'm not coming. So, as far as speaking my mind, yeah, I do. Thanks, Robert Legier. I'll see you soon, pal. I do speak my mind. But sometimes I kind of speak my mind, and as I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, please, no. I just said that out loud, didn't I? Damn, it's too late now. Okay, let's run with it. But I don't know. I just can't. I'm one of these people, if I don't like somebody, I'm not very good at pretending I do. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
No!
I didn't think it did, because it didn't make much sense to me, and I just said it. But anyway. 8:05 already. Half hour's gone by. I haven't said much yet. Thank you, Douglas Dixon. That's very kind of you. Logical Reasoning. Love the new debate show with Cats. Thank you, Logical Reasoning. Yeah, we enjoyed the first show. The next one's in the bag, ready to go for Wednesday. So it's another very, very interesting topic. And no, I'm not going to reveal what it is. Brother Grief. That was their own fault. They should have taken polite no as an answer. Never liked office parties either. Yeah, and that was the thing. They kept on and on and on about it. They were banging on about it. And in the end, it's just like, no, I'm not coming because I can't stand any of you. Because you're a bunch of knobheads. I've got to work here because I need to get paid. But that doesn't mean I've got to come out and have a drink with you. What was that then? Spooky.
Oh,
yeah.
new subscriber. Tidy.
Tidy indeed. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's the problem. That's the problem. Right, so how are we looking now? 30,102 subscribers. So, how realistic do you think is it for me to hit 50k by the end of this year? Because I think it's doable now. I really, really do. Yeah, Joseph Hood, there's no need for messages like that. They will just keep getting deleted. And on this channel, we run a 3 strikes rule. So do it once more, it gets deleted. Do it once more after that, and you'll get deleted as well. Tidy. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, Chris Shapley, because I don't know. I just think I know the numbers on it, but the views are way more important than the numbers. But there's definitely a correlation between the two. And I know not everybody agrees with my thinking on that, but I'm getting a lot more views now than I did when I had 5,000 subscribers. Good evening, UKPI. Where the hell have you been? It's been a long time. I've really, really missed you.
No!
To be honest, I didn't even notice you hadn't been yet. But, no, actually I did. Actually I did. Because the live streams are so... How many? Oh, 284. God, that's a lot for a live stream. I've totally distracted myself again. What was I doing? What?
Oh, new subscriber. Tidy.
Thank you, the Turtle Moves. Yeah. Your subscriber number is a psychological boost. You're right. And you know, I was talking to my son about this on Friday. And we were looking at anybody who's been here a long time knows I couldn't give a monkey's chuff about sports. But we were looking at stadium numbers, and is it the S2000 GT? What's the stadium in Swansea? Is it the Liberty? It is, isn't it? Is it the Liberty Stadium?
Oh, new subscriber. Tidy.
Liberty Stadium in Swansea. Yeah, but anyway, yes, thank you S2000 GT. That doesn't hold 30,000 people, so it just gave me he showed me a picture of it, and it gave me like a mental picture in my mind. Where else would you get a mental picture? Apart from if there was an art class at an insane asylum, of course. Then you'd have a few mental pictures. Fire starter, man. I hope that works. It's not my ear that's itching, though. It's my nose all the time. I think it's a nervous thing, which is bizarre because I'm not nervous. I never get nervous for my live streams. But I was nervous for the first show. Rib Tickler, £2 super chat. Have I seen Team Skeptic's new t-shirt, My Eyes? I have not seen Team Skeptic's new t-shirt. No, I have not. But now I really want to. You're making me want to. So let's have a look. Do 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 do. You told me to look for it, so you know you'll have to excuse me while I Google Team Skeptic's new No, I do. Because there's obviously a reason why so many people are keen for me. Well, it doesn't say My Eyes. It says I'm Team Skeptic and here to party. Is that the one you all mean? Thank you, Bad Uncle Bob. Very kind of you, pal. Is that the one? Is that the one you mean? That's rancid. Oh dear me. Why am I still looking at it? Oh dear. Too late, Rob Slide. I've seen it. I have seen it. And things that have been seen cannot be unseen. As you pointed out. Who is the person in the intros? Oh, where's that gone now? Whoever just asked about the intro music, because I can't find it now. Oh, Trent. Who is the person it shows on the intros when it says Gunnar? I have no idea, Trent. That was just a stock image I found on Google. Absolutely no clue, Trent. I thought you were going to ask about the music. But I know the music is, obviously. But I've got no idea who that person is. It was just... Oh, Peter Harrington, you had a lay-in today then, did you? 5:13 AM. That's proper crack of dawn, isn't it? And I thought I got up early. Logical reasoning. Creaky Blinder, given that flirfs have conventions, would you be open to having a debunker conventions to meet other, rather than just videos like FTFE, Cats, Simon, Dan? Meh. I suppose I'd go if there was one. £2 super chat from... sorry, I'm still feeling emotional over Team Skeptics. No. Yeah. UKPI, email us. Agree to disagree debates at gmail.com. At gmail.com. £2 from Merlin Gornall. No, that's a cool name. James May sees Earth's curvature on YouTube. Good vid. Yeah, I've seen that video. I think I've used... I'm sure I've used a short clip of that in one of my videos. Turtle Moves, you're absolutely right. I'm anything but conventional. And I'm also a massively antisocial whinger. So I'm fine like this. But real life is a totally different ball of wax. If you know what I'm saying. Team's new camera. He's got new merch and a new camera. Or is the new merch because of the new camera? Joe Whip, the day you see me in a mankini, I will. Will I? Me give it a huge number so it'll never happen. I will do an entire video in a mankini when I reach 1 million subscribers.
No.
What the hell was that? Yeah, 1 million subscribers, I'll do a video on a mankini. 100%. Stoner Rock Cooking, give us a tour of your hat collection. I've done that before. Does anybody care about my hats? That's only a few of them. I've got hats for days all over the place. And every time I buy a new hat, Mrs. Blinder shouts at me. Because I've only got one head. Patricia, yeah, well, 1 million subscribers. Puppy Ash, long-time subscriber, first time in live chat. Keep it tidy, Creaky.
Tidy.
Thank you, Puppy Ash. That's very kind of you. I will do my best. I will do my best. Stone Rock Cooking. Very quickly. Because I got dodgy shorts on. I basically wear 2 different styles of hats regularly. One is called a slouch or an upturned fedora. But I don't wear it down like that because I'm not Frank Sinatra. I wear it up like that. And the other ones I wear are called... Oh my God, is my head grown? Are called newsboy hats. But like I say, I do miss wearing hats in videos. But I don't anymore because it's just too bloody hot in this room. And that big one up there is my big giant sun hat that I only wear when I'm feeling Hulk Hogan-ish. Can you rap? You could do a Creaky Blinder rap song. You could use the same swing as The Theory. What? What the hell did I even just say? Let me try that again. Can you rap? Of course I can. I can spit fire bars. No, I can't. I'm Welsh. Nobody wants to hear Welsh rap. You could do a Creaky Blinder rap song. You could use the theme of the Sweeney. That would be fun, actually. But, no, again, that's something else that people definitely don't want to hear. Anyway, back to the super duper chats. BrainlessSteelNL, €5. Thank you very much. Congratulations, man. And just want to say, come here so I can whisper in your ear so you can hear what happened last year. I would be very interested in doing that, BrainlessSteelNL. Thank you very much. But if you had just typed it normally, that's how I would have said it anyway. You seem to go to a lot of effort. Patricia, Des Angels? Patricia, $1.99. Show us the mankini. I haven't got it yet. I'm only on 30k. There's another 970,000 until I even consider purchasing one. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. Like I'm wasting on things like mankinis. Stone Rock Cooking, yeah, I'm a huge fan of hats. Huge fan of hats. And I've spent so much money over the years on hats. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Good evening, Jules. How are you? Hope you're well. You're late as usual. Well, better late than never. That's what I always say. Brim down, Frank Sinatra. Brim up, Elvis Costello. Quite right. But I would have said brim down, Frank Sinatra. Brim up, Creaky Blinder. Hats for men are like shoes are for women. I've had a lot of shoes as well. Sauce. Have you noticed? Right. And Mrs. Blinder, I'm not sure if she's in the side chat, but she will back this up. So, if you notice, I've nearly always got on either a black t-shirt or a white t-shirt. And the reason for that is because I like this particular brand of t-shirt, and I've got lots of them the same. So I think I've got about 5 or 6 of this black one, and I've got about 4 or 5 of the white one. I have got some of my own merch, but I always feel a bit of a bell when I wear it. So I pretty much always am wearing the same thing, which makes me look like I can't afford clothes. But that's not the case, because I've got hats like everywhere, like in this room, in the room that's behind this room. There's some downstairs, there's some in our bedroom, up in the wall. I probably got about 15-20 hats in the wardrobe in the bedroom. And we've got one of those lifty uppy beds, like an ottoman bed. And if you lift that up, like Mrs. Blinder's got sort of a little kind of section where all her lady shoes are. And then the rest of it is all my boots and different trainers and shoes. And it's funny because I pretty much wear the same pair of shoes every day, but I like buying shoes and hats. So, yeah. Sorry about that. If I've just burst the bubble that I just like it. Anyway, back to the super chats. Joshua Elek, $19.99 US, no message. Thank you, Joshua. That's very kind of you. Why does his emoji, his icon look like JM Truth? And JM Truth's name is Joshua as well, isn't it? Kevin Stewart, $10 Canadian, no message again. Thank you, Kevin Stewart. That's very kind of you. Old chap you'll be in. That's where you store the bodies. Where do I store the bodies? I don't know. The live chat is not misbehaving for me. I don't know what's going on. You're the second person to say that now. Fog Bank, is it? Oh, thank you. My nick is pronounced Fog Bank. And I said it right before I even read that bit. I was just having a bit of fun with the spelling when I dreamed it up. Wanted something to mark my quitting backy since taking up the vape pen. Awesome, dude. How long has it been? It's been 5 years for me since I've smoked tobacco. Paul Evans, why no hat tonight, Creaky? It's boiling in this room. It's not as boiling as it used to be, though, thanks in considerable part to Tim Cowell, who's usually in the side chat, but who obviously now hates me because he's not here tonight. And I'm not sure how I'll get over it. UKPI asks, how's the shop doing? Have you been able to open? No, we've been shut for 2 months, mate. It's an absolute nightmare. Absolutely destroying us. We're doing a locked door service and we're doing some deliveries. But it's not enough. None of us have been paid for 2 months. Ah, Tim Cowell is here. I thought you were out schmoozing Simon then when I didn't see you in the side chat. You've been lurking, haven't you? Yeah, I ordered my new dongle, by the way, Tim. 2014. That's good. So 6 years, mate. No, nearly 7 years, isn't it? Well, anyway, that's a lot of years. That's good going. Congratulations, mate. Thank you, Nikki, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Patricia's vape shop does a backdoor pickup. Oh, I've heard about shops like that. Everybody likes a bit of the old backdoor action, don't they? Colin Couch is by here too. Tidy. How are you, Colin Couch? Logical reasoning. Have you seen Sir Sex's channel? He's very much like you, just makes fun of stupidity. If not, give him a look. I've been watching Sir Sex pretty much since I've had a channel. Yeah. I don't get it. This is the thing, see, and I hate saying this because it sounds so bloody spiteful and cruel, but it's just a fact. I put out 2 videos a week, which are like between 12 and 15 minutes, but each of those videos takes me a full day to make. So this is what my week looks like. Mondays, working in the vape shop. Tuesdays, recording video all day. Wednesdays, working in the vape shop. Wednesday night, 2-hour live stream with Conspiracy Cats. Thursday, recording a video all day. Friday, working in the vape shop. Saturday, kind of a day off. Sunday, usually doing stuff around the house, and then a 2-hour live stream on a Sunday night. So I don't get that much time to watch. Apart from researching videos for my own channel, I don't get that much opportunity to watch other channels. But I try to watch as many as I can. Yeah, Kiri Mac, that's literally just, that doesn't include the time I spend researching videos, or I get up between sort of 6 and 7 days a week. I go downstairs and have a cup of coffee, and then I've usually spent 2 hours in this room before anyone else in the house gets up. And it's generally doing things like, I don't know, like creating artwork for my live streams like that, and, you know, creating, you know, video layouts, that kind of thing. You know, it's all time consuming, but I absolutely love doing it. And some people think this sounds like a douchey thing to say, but I don't take time off. I've been self-employed for, when did I properly go self-employed? So it's about 10 years. For the first 5 years, I didn't have any days off at all. No days off whatsoever, apart from bank holidays and Christmas, that kind of thing. And I don't, last year, like this year doesn't count, but last year I took 2 weeks off in the whole year. When you work for yourself and you're trying to put money in your own pocket, days off are a luxury you can't afford. The more you put into something, the more you get out of it. So I can't be one of these YouTubers that complains, oh, my channel isn't growing. If I'm not putting the work in, I am doing something on something YouTube related 7 days a week, probably minimum of sort of 4 hours a day, because I want it to be a success. I want to be able to sustain myself by doing this, and the only way I can do that is if I do the groundwork now. There's people now starting to suggest channels to me, and I am seeing what you're suggesting, and I'm already aware of all of them. It's not that I don't know about these channels, it's just I haven't got time to watch them. Jason Rylands just became a channel member. Thank you, Jason. Very kind of you. Bang tidy, that is.
Tidy.
Kaziem, I've been freelancing for 15 years, so I'm 31. Get it?
No.
Not really. Sorry. Good evening, Mr. Andrat. How the devil are you? Yeah, the life of an entrepreneur. Yeah. I don't know. That's another one of those. I suppose. No, I don't like that word, entrepreneur. It's a douchey word, isn't it? Like YouTubers are called the people that watch them fans. That's another word I don't like. Yeah, Viking adventurer. My friend used to play football for Swansea. Did he really? What was his name? I may know him. I probably won't. In fact, I definitely won't, because I hate football and all other sports in equal measure. Mario Space.x became a channel member as well. Why isn't it announced it?
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
There he is. Or she? No, Mario. He? Names are so confusing. Don Emerson, buy Bitcoin. Have you seen how much Bitcoin is? I think if you didn't buy Bitcoin when it came out years ago, unless you got plenty of other coin, you ain't never getting Bitcoin. It's insanely expensive now, isn't it? I'm sure I just dribbled on the table. Bear with me, uno momento.
Tidy.
I'm going to work on creating enough buttons on my soundboard so I can do an entire live stream and just sit here and not really say anything and see how conversational I can make it. UKPI, can't beat a game of pool. Pool's not a sport. Is it? Jason Rylands, oh my god, why are people sending me mukbanger videos? Yeah, I don't get that particular genre. Didn't know I could speak French, did you? Yeah, I don't understand why people like watching other people eat. I don't get it. 25 US from Jericho Darkstar. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Or madam. Why is it so hard? I'm new to the party. I just found your channel, but I've binged everything from the last 8 months. Thank you for what you do. I love your content, and I hope it keeps growing. I'll help you get to the 1 million for the Mankini. Thank you very much, Jericho. And if you watch, what about all my content before 8 months ago? Oh. How disappointing. Kev Bass says, I can't hate javelin. I hate all sports. With equal hatred. I don't like any sport. No sport at all. No dim sporty eye. Know what I'm saying, S2000 GT? Yeah. Bring it in. No? Awesome. Minor threat recordings. Pastime surely. What's a pastime, and don't call me Shirley? That's a very kind super chat, Jericho Darkstar. Mario Space.x is a man. Thanks for clearing that up. Not that it matters either way, it's just become a running joke because it's very difficult to tell from people's usernames generally what they are. Male or female. That pause was too long and made what they are sound inappropriate. I apologise. I'd love to watch Creaky Blinder eat a burrito with a ghost pepper sauce in a mankini. Well, I love hot sauce of all descriptions. The hotter the better. I couldn't eat a burrito, even though I love burritos, because I'm on a ketogenic diet, because carbs are the devil. So, and I don't own a mankini. And I said I will do a video on a mankini when I hit 1 million 1 million subscribers. So, keep waiting. Audrey Rabideau. I like playing sports. I like watching ice hockey. Yeah, it doesn't... I'm not saying that everyone that likes sports is evil or anything. My brother and my dad, they like every... If there's a ball involved, my dad and my brother will watch it. Sport-wise, I'm talking about, obviously, not, you know. So... Viking Adventurer, is fishing a sport? Oh, fishing. I don't know, is it? You tell me. I'm guessing you're a fisherman and you're waiting for me to say no so that you can go, yes, it is. I don't know. Is sport a sport? Sport's definitely a sport. Is eating hot chili a sport? No, it's stupid. But I do it all the time. Because I'm nuts. You know? SW6 became a channel member. So where, or have I missed it? I apologize if I've missed it. SW6. Thank you very much indeed. What's going on by here now, peeps? What's going on with my... Uh-oh, Spadurio. Am I still here? Am I still live? Can everyone see me? My screen's froze. Oh no!
No!
Stream status excellent. Stream is out. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be good. Am I still here? Why is the chat stop moving? I got a funny feeling I'm talking to myself. Am I here? Hello? Oh, I'm still live. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Gary IOW. Now Turtle moves. I done you there, didn't I? If I wasn't really still here, how would you have known I said I'm still here to be able to say no? Yeah, get out of that one. Archie, yes, I'm here. Right, good. Brill. Marvellous. It is all CGI.
CG.
I can make a song out of this.
C.
Tidy.
No.
Good evening, Alistair Page. Sup to you as well. You telling me to have a sup or attempting to be cool and changing what is up to sup like the cool kids do? But not me, because I'm not a cool kid. I do get it, Trent. CGI. Do you know, I never thought... It always makes me laugh. I never thought that I need a pee. Can I... Do you think anyone will notice if I go and have a pee? My name is... What did I miss then? Come on, you know you want to tell me? Sorry everyone, I was busting. It's all this bloody liquid I'm drinking because of this ketogenic diet. Jenny, it's too late now. That you've just missed the opportunity to go and have a pee. I would never do a Riley Archie Roach. That's why I have my emergency standby card. I was going to name it my PP card, but I thought that wouldn't have been very appropriate. Even though I just told everyone who's watching me exactly where I was going. But there we go. Logical reasoning. Have to get out of here. Grats again on 30k. And soon see you at 50k.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Oh, the Nevermore Tavern. Good evening, pal. How are you? And thank you for becoming a channel member. It is sincerely appreciated. I hope you took advantage of YouTube's very generous offer of free channel membership for anyone who lives in... Oh, you live in America, so you've had to pay. Damn, gutted. Yeah, free channel membership if you're a premium user, but you have to live in UK, Ireland, Brazil, South Korea, or Japan. Weird. I did not leave my mic on, Mike, the random guy, because it automatically mutes when I go to the standby card, so... Super duper chat from... What the hell does that say? No 11. Knox? Somebody with 11 on the end of the name. Do you have any reasons for your tattoos? By the way, the pee break was absolutely 100% not noticeable at all. Didn't see you leave once. Perfect, and I'll edit it out afterwards anyway. The reason for the majority of my tattoos are because I was stupid when I was young. And the reason for the rest of them is I'm now much older and still stupid. No, some of my tattoos have got reasons, some of them haven't. My wife's name, my kids' initials, obviously, year I was born, family first on my knuckles. This arm is basically just filled with loads of shit that I had done when I was too stupid to make sensible choices about what to get tattooed. I've got a rose one side, hands the other side. This full sleeve, which I know you can't see very well, doesn't look brilliant close up, but maybe I'll share the pictures on my Instagram. Yeah, if you want to see the proper pictures of my sleeve that I had done under sponsorship to raise money for Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital, follow me on Instagram at the Creaky Blinder, or have I changed that one to at Creaky Blinder? Just search Creaky Blinder on Instagram and I'll upload the pictures there later. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing it. So that one's got meaning. Actually, I've got a daffodil on the back of that. I know you can't see it very well, it's in an awkward spot. I got a daffodil there with the date that my father-in-law passed away. I've got loads of absolute shit over my legs. I've got my belly done, I've got my sternum, I've got my chest, my collarbone, my my face, back of my neck. I'd love to have my head done. A nice sort of big piece along the side of my head here, but Mrs. Blinder won't let me. She says it'll make me look like a yob or a thug for all the Americans watching in the good old US of A. But thank you, the Nevermore Tavern. That's very kind of you. Marcel, I thought it was God first and family next. Who's God? I'm not familiar. You'll have to explain that one to me. It's always family first, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong. I don't care who you are or what you say. Heidi, I'd love to get a full sleeve, but I'd have to find a way of covering it up. Occupational hazard. I kind of see what you're saying. But so what I did when I worked in a job and I was told I couldn't have sleeves. So guess what I did? I got sleeves. Then I was told, right, fine, you've got sleeves now, but please don't get anything on your hands. So what did I do? Got my hands done. Even got something on my palm. So when I became self-employed, I had this theory that, okay, even though I think it's disgusting and wrong, in some work environments, tattoos are still frowned upon. I thought, I like being self-employed. What can I do to ensure that I will always be self-employed? So I got both sides of my neck tattooed. Got my face tattooed. And I want to get my throat. I have got all the job stoppers, Audrey, you're right. Absolutely right. And that's the theory. That if I make it so that people wouldn't want to employ me, then I have to employ myself forever and not rely on anybody. Just everything I get is from the sweat of my brow. See? Like that. That's sweat for anybody who works for the council. Yeah, it just... A felony conviction is a good job stopper. I bet it is, String of News one. I bet it is. BrainlessSteelNL. In some places, yeah, you're absolutely right. But it's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be, you know, if you did any job, you know, where you were facing the public, they were really frowned upon. Oh, I stretched my ears as well. Because they told me that I wasn't allowed to wear earrings. So I thought, well, these aren't earrings, are they? These are plugs, not earrings, by definition. It's ear jewelry, but they're not ear rings. They're ear circles. So I did that as well. So now I've got no choice but to support myself for the rest of my life. And I like it. Heidi, I do have 2 big tattoos, one on my chest area, but relatively easy to cover. My first tattoo was a small one, name of my 3 siblings in simple black calligraphy. Yeah, my first tattoo, I haven't even got anymore. It was a tiny little rose on my left upper arm, and it was like a rose with a scroll going through it. And I thought, because I was underage when I had it done, and I lied to get it done, I thought, right, my mother's gonna not like this and probably shout at me. So I thought, I know what I'll have to do. I'll have Mam put in it, and it didn't help at all. She shouted just as much as if I'd had a big pair of boobs tattooed on my arm. Although that would have been nicer to look at. For me, probably. The Logical Idiot. A simple but personal message on the inside of my forearms puts people off. It's insanity. It is insanity. And one of my favourite things to do, I don't get to do it as much now since I've closed the sign shop, but I used to, when
new subscriber.
Made me jump. Tidy. Shut up, will you? When somebody used to phone up, I used to make sure I'm always as polite as I possibly can be when I'm speaking to people over the phone, for example. So I always try to be as personable as I can, and as friendly as I can, and as eloquent as I'm capable of being. So I would be speaking to a potential customer about making a sign for their shop or factory or whatever it may be. And then we'd be getting along and trying to, right, okay, so I will come and meet you next Thursday at 3 p.m. And then they see this turn up, usually on a bike, which is obnoxiously loud, with a full skull face mask and a German helmet and a leather cut off. but it just goes to show, and I've even had people say to me, "Oh, you're nothing like you look," as if that's okay, as if that's an acceptable thing to say to another human being. It's like, oh, thanks. So what do I look like then? Cheeky get. Nasty Buzzard's first tattoo is older than me. Really? Were tattoos invented then? Matt Rutter, yes, I am a biker. And season 2 of The Mayans is starting tonight on BBC Two. Razel D, do you regret never learning Welsh? Yes, I do. I wish I could speak the language of my own country, but I can't. Andrew Matthias, prejudged without trial. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. even I've even had people say,
Oh, new subscriber.
but what will people think of
Tidy.
you if you get your throat tattooed? Stray moustache. And then I say, I don't care. Really? Do you know, I had a woman once. This is my final story. It's 10 to 9 and I'm going at 9 o'clock. I was on a high street, the high street that my shop is on, actually. And I needed to go over the convenience store to get, I don't know, probably a bottle of Pepsi or something. I ride a Vulcan V900 mat with 14-inch apes, wide slung apes, solo seat, pipes, saddlebags, running boards, and it's lush. Follow me on Instagram. There's pictures of it on there, Matt. The Creaky Blinder. So I went over the road to get a drink, and this woman was talking to somebody I knew. And the person I knew said, "Oh yeah, good, I'm fine. Oh, yeah, how are you doing?" And this older woman, I don't know, maybe in her 60s, you know, some people, they sort of look at you in disgust, and they sort of, they look down and they look back up. And she went, "Oh, aren't you worried about what you're going to look like when you're old?" And I just turned to her and said, "Not really. And as long as I don't end up looking like you wrinkly old cow, I'm not too bothered either way." Which probably wasn't the friendliest thing I've ever said to a pensioner, but I was so taken aback. That's just what came out of my mouth. Yeah. So that's my last story for the night. Dark God loves the CGI clip. What CGI clip? I'm not sure what you're...
CGI.
Do you mean that CGI clip?
CGI.
That's what I was going to say before I went for a pee, wasn't it? Excuse me. I never thought this CGI has become like a thing. What a meme, is it? The cool kids call it. And I can't even remember the context I did that in, or which was the first video I did it in. But because so many people banged on about it in the comment section of that video, I just clipped it out. And I've just carried on using it in... I try not to use it in every video, because I think if you overuse something, it gets to the point where it's not funny anymore, doesn't it? Skink Dubin PGI.
CGI. CGI.
Why did I mute myself? That was stupid, wasn't it? How did that happen then? Ah, I see what the problem is, and I can sort that out later on. No problem at all, but yeah, so I am talking to myself. Sheep go quack. They don't actually go quack, but you know, that's just splitting hairs. So if anybody wants to know anything, you've got about 4 minutes to get your questions in, because I'm starting to get a bit. I'm glowing. Because I don't sweat. Disgusting. I glow. Turquoise Laura, well, Creaky Blinder, 30k special is needed with a flashback to 3k with tech. Do you know, that's a really good idea. And I was puzzling earlier on what I'm gonna, because I usually record on a Tuesday to release it Tuesday night. That could be a good shout, actually. A very good shout. I could look at, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got, is it? I could look back at one of my really early videos from when I was on about 3k. Sort by oldest. Oh, this takes me back. These were the days. You can still see me and still hear me, I hope. This was my first ever video. Ah, dear me. Today, and I'm going to try and keep a straight face, I want to talk about flat earthers. Okay, so let me start this off by asking a question. Are flat earthers the stupidest people on the planet? And I found out really quickly that the answer to that was yes. So if you're interested in seeing that video, it is the very first video I ever uploaded to this channel. Well, technically that's not true. It's the first flat earth video I ever uploaded to this channel. But all the videos prior to that have been hidden. Yeah, that's a really good idea, that is, Laura. But I would ask people to vote for which videos they wanted. Oh, look whose face is on the screen now. There's a face you'd never get tired of punching, isn't there?
Every single story that is told by NASA has the subcontext that we live on a globe. The way they're faking things is with top-of-the-line, absolutely cutting-edge studio techniques like were used in the film Gravity.
The film Gravity is... I think he's talking about CGI. In fact, I'm certain that's what he's talking about. So if any of you haven't seen it and want to put yourself through terrible sound, and I didn't know much about editing and all this, that and the other, skadoosh, there's a link to my first ever video. Right, I'm going to make sure... String of News one, $30 US. Thank you, pal. That's very kind of you. Congrats on 30k. I look into buying 1 million subs just so you don't have to wear a mankini. I've got thoughts for things I'll reveal at various milestones. I'll reveal my real name at 100k. Or my Christian name anyway. And I know there's some people that know it already, and please don't put it in the side chat, because then you'll spoil my big reveal at 100k. Does anyone really care that they don't know my name, though? Does that make any difference at all? So yeah, if you want to see my first ever video, that was it. Patricia just wants the mankini. Well, everybody better do what they can to get me to 1 million subscribes. What's a subscribe? It's like a subscriber, but needs a bath. Good evening, Lady Quentin. Why have you got your right at the end? It's over. It's finito. No, I don't think I have Tiffany Hall. I really don't think I have. I don't think I've ever said my real name. I really, really don't. I really, 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 really don't. We all know he's really ginger blind. I'm not ginger. I'm strawberry blonde. There's a huge difference. Ron Weasley is ginger. Ed Sheeran is ginger. I am strawberry blonde. And on that note, I am out here. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in Tuesday's video and in Wednesday's live stream, then again in Friday's video, and next Sunday. Thanks everyone. Take care. Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.